Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Specifically, we'll be looking at the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson Nicholas coins from various years, including 1963, 1970, 1984, 1985, and 1999. We'll discuss the different mint marks, their conditions, and how much they're worth today on the market. So if you're a collector or just curious, let's go started first up. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics. You're in for a treat today. We're going to take an in-depth look at a truly iconic coin, the 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nicholas coin, with an S mint mark in fine condition. This coin is not just a piece of history, but also a valuable asset in today's coin market. The 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nicholas coin is a part of the Jefferson Nicholas series, issued by the U.S. Mint. This coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a depiction of his Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. It's instantly recognizable to many collectors, not only for its design, but also for the historical significance it carries. On the front, we have the famous image of Thomas Jefferson, designed by artist Felix Schlag. The obverse also contains the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the mint year 1970. Jefferson's portrait has been an iconic part of the nickel for decades. On the reverse, we see a detailed engraving of Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation. The reverse also displays E pluribus unum and 5 cents, along with the mint mark, which is key to determining the coin's rarity and value. Now, let's focus on the S mint mark. The 1970 Jefferson nickels were minted at both the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints, with the S mint mark indicating that this particular coin was struck at the San Francisco mint. Coins with the S mint mark tend to be more collectible and can command higher prices depending on the condition and rarity. The S mint mark coins from the 1970s are particularly popular among collectors. They are often produced in lower quantities than their Philadelphia or Denver counterparts, which makes them a great find for collectors who are seeking rarities. However, finding one in fine condition is the real challenge. When it comes to coin value, condition is everything. A coin in fine condition is one that shows some wear but still retains its essential design details. For the 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nicholas coin, a fine condition rating means the coin will have some slight signs of circulation, but its overall features like Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building will still be distinguishable. Fine condition coins often have some surface wear, but the main elements such as Jefferson's face and the Monticello structure remain sharp enough to make out. The overall shine may have dulled slightly, but it still holds significant value for collectors. So how much is this coin worth today? Well, the market value of the 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nicholas coin varies depending on the condition and demand. A coin in fine condition typically falls in the $200,000 range if it's a common mint mark, but when you're talking about the 1970 coin with the SS mint mark in fine condition, the value can climb much higher. In recent years, we've seen these coins in fine condition sell for upwards of $500,000, with some exceptional examples going for even more. For example, a 1970 S nickel in very fine condition could fetch between $800,000 on the open market. And if you get it in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, it could be worth several $100s. Now, if you happen to have a 1970 S nickel in near perfect condition, or even better, graded or higher, then you're looking at a much more valuable coin, potentially worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nicholas S mint mark coin is a great addition to any collection. Its historical significance, paired with its potential for value appreciation, makes it an exciting piece to own. Whether you're just getting started in coin collecting or you're an experienced numismatist, This coin has a lot of potential. Make sure to take care of your coins, preserve their condition, and you might just have a small treasure on your hands. Next up, today we're diving into an often overlooked but fascinating coin, the 1985 Jefferson nickel, with a P mint mark in extra fine condition. Could this humble coin in your pocket or collection be worth more than its face value? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, this nickel replaced a Buffalo nickel and has been a staple of American currency ever since. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. The P mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, which, as of 1980, started adding mint marks to nickels for the first time in modern history. The 1985 Jefferson nickel had a massive mintage of over 582 million coins, making it a common date in circulation. But what sets a specific coin apart is its condition and any unique features. Now, when we talk about a coin in extra fine condition, what does that mean? Coins in this grade show light wear on the highest points of the design, but most of the details remain sharp and visible. On a 1985 Jefferson nickel, you'd expect to see slight wear on Jefferson's cheekbone and Monticello's dome, but the finer details like his hair and the building's columns should still be prominent. But don't lose hope. Certain coins from this year, like doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes, can fetch $100,000 or more depending on the severity and the condition of the coin. Always inspect your coins closely for these special characteristics. So, is your 1985 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark worth a fortune? Probably not. But it's a fun piece of history and an essential part of any Jefferson nickel collection. And who knows, with a little luck, you might stumble upon a rare error coin that's worth big bucks. Next up, today, we're diving into the world of nickels, specifically the 1984 5-cent Jefferson nickel with the Philadelphia Mint P mark. If you've got one of these tucked away in a drawer or coin jar, you might be sitting on a valuable little piece of history. Let's explore why this coin is so special, what makes it collectible, and how much it's worth in today's market. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. The obverse features a Jefferson, the third U.S. president and the man behind the Louisiana Purchase, while the reverse showcases his iconic Virginia estate, Monticello. Over the years, the design has undergone a few updates, but the 1984 version retains the classic look collectors love. What's the deal with the 1984 5-cent Jefferson nickel minted in Philadelphia? While it might look like any other nickel, its condition and rarity determine its value. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, making fine condition or better examples increasingly sought after. Let's talk numbers. In fine condition, a 1984 P mint mark 5-cent Jefferson nickel typically fetches around $400,000, depending on the market. However, if your coin is in mint state, or graded by a professional service like Astro, it can go with less familiarity. Values can skyrocket, and graded coin can be worth $500,000 or more. Rare or proof-like finishes, those can climb well above $700,000. Factors like luster, strike quality, and overall eye appeal greatly influence a coin's value. Always consult reputable dealers or auction houses for an accurate appraisal. The 1984 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel might seem like pocket change, but for collectors, it holds a lot of potential value, whether due to exceptional condition or historical significance. So, the next time you're sorting through loose coins, don't overlook those nickels. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Next up today, we have something very special to talk about. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1999, with the D mint mark and its current market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin could be a valuable addition to your collection. This coin is part of the Jefferson nickel series, which has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938. The 1999 version in particular is unique due to a few key factors, including its historical significance and the variations that make it highly collectible. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel features two iconic images: Thomas Jefferson the obverse and his plantation home Monticello on the reverse. Jefferson, the third president of the United States, is known for his contributions to the founding of the nation, including the Louisiana Purchase and the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. Monticello, the building pictured on the reverse, was Jefferson's home in Virginia and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The design has been a key feature of the nickel since 1938, but in 1999, the U.S. Mint introduced a new design for the reverse of the coin. In 1999, the Mint began a series of new designs, including one featuring a more detailed and realistic image of Monticello. This change came as part of the 200th anniversary of Jefferson's birth, which made the 1999 5-cent Jefferson nickels especially notable. Let's talk about the D Mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the 3 active U.S. Mint locations that produces coins. The D Mint mark is significant because it indicates the coin was minted in Denver, as opposed to Philadelphia or San Francisco. While coins with different mint marks can be similar in appearance, those with the D Mint mark are often more scarce, especially for certain years. This makes them a key point of interest for collectors. Condition of your 1999 Jefferson nickel will play a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. The most common grades for coins are fine, very fine, and extremely fine, but some rare examples can even reach higher grades. Now, your 1999 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel with D Mint mark in fine condition, like the one we're showing here, would likely fall into the fine or very fine category. A coin in fine condition typically shows signs of wear, but the details are still visible. The value of a 1999 Jefferson nickel with the D Mint mark in fine condition can range anywhere from $300,000, depending on the market and the exact condition of the coin. Now, you might be thinking, that's not a huge amount, but remember, the value of these coins can fluctuate based on a number of factors. Coins like this have seen a rise in value due to collectors seeking out particular years, mint marks, or even specific features, like the market could change in the future. Could be worth significantly more. Some well-preserved examples have been known to fetch upwards of $600,000 or more at auctions or through private sales. The 1999 D Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel is a piece of American history that holds significant value to collectors, whether it's in fine condition or something even better. Keep an eye out for those rarer, high-grade examples, as they could become more valuable in the future. Next up today, we're going to dive into a fascinating coin from the past, the 1963 Jefferson nickel, specifically the Monticello 5-cent coin in extra fine condition, and its value in today's market. Let's start with a brief overview of the coin itself. The Jefferson nickel, which has been in circulation since 1938, features the likeness of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and on the reverse, you'll find the depiction of his famous home, Monticello, which was designed by Jefferson himself. This design has remained a hallmark of the nickel since its introduction. Now, we're specifically talking about the 1963 version of this coin, and in today's video, we'll be looking at it in extra fine condition. Extra fine condition means that the coin shows minimal wear with well-defined details. First, let's talk about its mintage. The 1963 Jefferson nickel was minted in large numbers, so you might think it's fairly common. In fact, the United States Mint produced billions of these coins between the 1930s and 1960s, and most of them have been spent, lost, or damaged over time. This means that finding one in extra fine condition can make it stand out and fetch a higher price. Another reason this coin is worth considering is its historical value. As a part of the post-war era, the 1963 Jefferson nickel captures a moment in American history, with Jefferson's home, Monticello, serving as a symbol of the nation's founding principles. Collectors love having a piece of that history in their collection, especially when it's in great condition. When talking about coin values, it's important to note the mint mark. 1963, the Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia. So if you're looking at a 1963 nickel with no mint mark, you have a coin struck in Philadelphia. However, today we're focusing on the 1963 mint with no mint mark. Even though the Philadelphia mint version is not considered the rarest, its value can still be considerable when it is in extra fine condition. In extra fine condition, the 1963 Jefferson nickel will have sharp details on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's structure. The coin might show light wear on Jefferson's cheek or Monticello's roof, but the overall design should be well preserved. How much is the 1963 Jefferson nickel worth today in extra fine condition? The value can fluctuate based on several factors, such as demand, the number of collectors interested, and the overall condition of the coin. As of today, a 1963 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition can be valued anywhere between $600,000. While this may not be a huge amount compared to some rare coins, it's still a nice premium over the coin's face value. Remember, this price is for coins in extra fine condition. If your 1963 nickel is in lower condition, the value may be closer to face value or even less if it's heavily worn. But if it's in high-grade condition, you might be able to sell it for a higher price, especially if you find a buyer who values the historical significance or is looking to complete their collection. If you're a buyer, keep in mind that these coins are relatively affordable and can be a great entry point into the world of coin collecting. Whether you're just starting out or looking to add another nickel to your collection, the 1963 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition offers historical value at an accessible price. The 1963 Jefferson nickel with Monticello in extra fine condition and its value in today's market. While not the most expensive coin out there, it still holds an important place in American numismatics and can be worth a little extra money if you happen to have one in great shape. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and market updates. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences with the 1963 Jefferson nickel, feel free to drop a comment below. Until next time, happy collecting!